What's up, guys? Welcome to the last episode of Season 2 of the Valley Up Podcast. I'm your host, Attorney Danny Gonzalez, the car accident champion, your advocate in your car accident case. In today's last episode, we have the one, the only Eddie Lee Marburger. Eddie Lee, it's been a minute, brother.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Just happy to be healthy and happy for my teammates to be healthy as well. So, yeah.
So you all got another win this past, weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are now 7-3.
Yep.
I mean, did you really fathom that at the beginning of the season?
I think we did, honestly. I think we were all very confident that we would be out there and compete right away in conference play. And, 7-3, people like to pass on the back of that, but I think inside the building, we're not too excited about that. 7-3, sure. So for the outside point of view, people are like, oh, it's not bad, but inside the locker room, inside the facility, I think we all know that we can be better than that.
No, and there's been some really, close games, right? Those 3 games, right? And I feel like, they could have gone either way, realistically, at the end of the day, right? A play here, play there. And it's a different, maybe overall record, right? But I think nonetheless, man, you guys, exceeded expectations, right? And I know we had a convo about this. What were the expectations, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think for the most part, you probably have, surpassed most, if not all, expectations at this point in time, right? So, man, so happy for you guys and for the team. And with these last 2 games remaining, what's the goal?
Just obviously go 2-0, right? But I think we, like always, we're going to take it a week at a time. And McNeese is on our schedule this week, and our goal is to go 1-0 this week, and we got to go up there to Lake Charles, and we got to go get our first conference road win. And we haven't got a road win in conference yet, so I think that's another something we could check off the list, right? And so we're excited, man. Season's not done yet, right? So it's just we got 2 more games left, guaranteed. So it's just what can we do this week to get better?
And how does McNeese look? I mean, they're a pretty solid squad.
Yeah, they're a very good squad. They got a very good quarterback, and they have really good offense, and their defense is really good as well. So this is one of the best conferences in the FCS. So it's every week is always a challenge.
Right.
So it's gonna be a good one.
So you're all taking the jet?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if we're flying or driving. I'm not sure.
Because I think Lake Charles, maybe it's about 8-hour drive.
Yeah,
around there,
like
something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one way or another, man, you already know the Valley's gonna be rooting for you guys.
Absolutely, man.
We're gonna be sending all those vibes, and
we appreciate all the people that come to our away games. I know those far trips and people making that drive. We really appreciate that. We're so upset that we haven't been able to show out in front of y'all on the road games, but I think it's coming this week.
I was gonna say, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I think this is the week.
Yeah.
So y'all come out with that conference win, an away game, right? Are you surprised with the amount of support that the Valley has been giving y'all?
Yeah, man, it's been. I think anyone coming here and committing here at first was like, okay, this would be cool, but I don't think any of us were expecting what it's been. The amount of support we get from literally everyone it's unreal, man. It's this is such a special place that I don't think a lot of people understand yet. And people are finally realizing whoa, people are starting to see what it looks like on Saturdays at Vaqueros Stadium, and people are like, oh, it's that doesn't look like an FCS place, And it's so cool, man. The support we get, win or lose, it's amazing, man. The Valley is truly one of the best fan bases in the country. And I want the Valley to know that, because not to get emotional or anything, but this is one of the best places to ever play at.
And I'm sure the boys feel about the same, right?
Mhm.
'Cause, I mean, you're from the Valley, you kinda know a little bit more,
Mhm.
but, like, would you say some of these, transfers or these even these new players that have never been to the Valley, I mean, are they surprised?
Yeah, it's kinda funny. I talked to a lot of guys and they that are from different places, from California, Kansas, and they all like, "Man, this is like" it's almost becoming like a second home for them, you know? They're like, "Man, we just love it here." Like, I haven't heard one person on the team say, "Nah, I don't like it here," you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, just the support that we get here is like, you don't get that anywhere, really. Like, especially for an FCS team, like, it's different. Like,
And I would say it's maybe a little bit more authentic support, right?
yeah.
Because of course, I mean, the bigger schools, you're gonna have the money, right?
Mhm.
But I don't want to say that's not important, right, or superficial, right? Um, and fortunately, we have some good donors here, and they've been paving the way as well.
Absolutely.
But I think maybe that extra support, like that authentic support, that authentic fan that they care. I think maybe that's what we have down here. Would you say?
Yeah, I mean, just I think that you hit it around the nail, like, just the fans there are, like, the best. I mean, like, it's just I don't even know how, like, to describe it. I'm like, if you're not from the Valley, it's probably you wouldn't understand it,
Right.
but, I mean, I recommend anyone, anywhere, you gotta come to a UTRGV game at least once,
Hmm.
'cause it's a blast, and they're also the best people in the world, and they also have the best food in the world,
Hmm.
so if you wanna have a good tailgate and stuff like that, you know where to go.
No, man, and every game, right, that I go to, the home game, it's always it kind of feels like you get taken to,
Mhm,
a different place, right? Like I think, like you mentioned earlier, that it doesn't feel like a
mhm.
FCS, type of, school. It feels like, I mean, like a big school, right? Like in
Yeah. Well, actually, I had some of my buddies come down. Some of my best friends from San Antonio, they came down to the game, the Nichols game, and they were just, like, so impressed. They're like, "Wow, this is actually, like, really cool." And they all said the food is incredible. Like, all the tailgate food they got, they were like, "Wow, like, this is actually, like, very good." So, I mean, that was pretty cool to hear from them, so, yeah.
and we had Frank,
Mm,
Medina early on, and we're talking about food. Uh,
mhm.
but no, man, I think we have the best food not only in the U.S. but I would say the whole world, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's Valley guys, me, Frank, Fabian, Shoop, Jamal Poly. We're all spoiled, dude, because we were raised here in the Valley,
Right.
and it's everybody knows this is the best food in the world.
No, exactly, man. I mean, I think us being here, we take it for granted, right? I mean, but anyone that comes, they're like, dude, you've been eating this your whole life, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I guess so, right?
Mhm.
Um, so McNeese, right? And then the last game, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, right? The last home game, right? I mean, anything special you're looking for that game?
I mean, it's just like always, man. We're gonna go out there and compete, and we're gonna go out there, try to show in front of the crowd, and we're gonna give it our all, regardless of anything that happens.
I know you briefly were kind of mentioning it, right? Potentially, you know, guaranteed only 2 games, right?
Mhm.
And you want to elaborate potentially what
I
may.
think if we could have a chance, if I'm not sure though, but I think we went out, we have a chance to make it to the playoffs. But I mean, I'm not sure, and that's not really our focus right now
Right.
either. Our focus is on McNeese this week. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I totally agree. And FCS, it's not 12 teams, right?
It's
It's 24,
24, yeah.
24 team, right?
About 24 teams in the country will make it.
So that's what you mean in the sense that
Yeah.
you guarantee 2 games, potentially,
Right.
playoffs. Well, yeah, I don't know, and I know exactly what you mean. Like, let's just finish off the season strong, get these 2 dubs, and what will be,
Mhm.
right? And if it's playoffs, well, shit, let's get ready for that, right?
Mhm.
Mentally, physically, emotionally, the fans, of course, would go insane, right? But yeah, no, I mean, first things first, let's get these 2 dubs. One of the things I did want to talk about, Eddie, is you know, briefly,
Mhm.
next year there's a potential for you to return.
I think so. I think so. We're not sure yet. It's still 50-50, but it's in God's hands, and it's all it's I mean, if it's something God wants me to do, then it will happen, and if it's not, then it won't.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, you would have to get, permission from the NCAA to allow you to, at least do another year, right? And I know we've talked about it, and I've talked about it with, a couple buddies. It
Mhm.
seems like the right thing to do, given that, I mean, it's only been, 20 games that you've, really, really, maybe played in, right?
Right.
Versus, like I mentioned, I mean, you do hear these other students, and not to compare, right? But other students that are, 6 years, 60 games, and they're still, playing, right? I think this is definitely one of those scenarios where they should give you an opportunity to, at minimum, play another season. And of course, if they do, would you stay here in the Vaqueros?
Absolutely. It's home, man. I mean, there's no place. I mean, there's no place. There's nothing better than this, man. So I mean, yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
fingers crossed, right? And shit, man. I mean, I don't think too many people know about the potential,
Hmm.
but you know, if and when it does happen, I mean, I can only imagine the buzz that's gonna be, surrounding that, you know?
Yeah. I
But
mean, it's in God's hands. We're not too worried about it. I mean, whatever happens, that's gonna happen, right? So, but if that's what he wants, then man, let's do it.
yeah, man. And and like you said, I mean, fingers crossed, and tonight I'll say a couple prayers.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
So one of the things I did wanna also bring up is Tony Diaz.
Hmm.
He's been one of your go-to receivers. I mean, he's
Hmm.
played phenomenal, had some, very, very, insane catches in the end zone, insane plays. I did see a little kind of post that like, he's, you know, having a great season. Some people were saying that he's not going to be here next year. He probably would leave if whatever, whatever. You knowing him, you knowing everything. I mean, what do you think, on that, I guess, topic?
Yeah. I mean, Tony, dude, I've played with a lot of receivers, man, and he's he's one of the best ever that I've ever seen, really. And he's a spectacular player. And he's also like a better human though off the field. Like he's such a cool person to be around. Super funny. I mean, he's just himself off the field. It's fun to be around. But I think knowing Tony, honestly, if he was here right now, he'd be wanting to tell y'all like just he's focused on McNeese right now,
Yeah,
and like that's for his own time. Is like that's for him and his family to talk about, right? Something
right,
like that. But I mean, I know he loves it here. I know the Valley is a home for him as well, just like all the other players on the team. Because I mean, just thanks to all the fans, really. I mean, y'all made it just a home environment and just welcome all of us. I mean, I'm from here, but for everyone that's came from different places, I mean, they just love it here. So but the focus this week is this McNeese,
right.
and we'll focus on the off the field stuff when the season's over.
No, no, I totally agree. And don't mean to keep on prying on that, but would you say? And it seems, I was talking to Frank earlier about it,
Mm.
and it does seem that that brotherhood that was created right the past year essentially, and then that's really has been showcased this season. Um, Probably plays a big factor in a lot of they're young men, right,
Mhm.
and their decision. You know, of course, 2 games left, but after the season, and of course, we hope that they would want to continue playing here for the Vaqueros, right? And I guess I'm not, I am prying a little bit, but are you somewhat worried that anybody may transfer out?
You know, I haven't even really thought about it. I mean, we've just been so focused on the season, haven't that hasn't even crossed my mind, honestly. I mean, we got McNeese this week, and I think that's the main focus for us. So we're trying to keep all the distractions out the door. Yeah.
No, no, and I totally agree, man, and I just do feel like I guess I don't want to get too ahead of myself, right?
Yeah.
But no, no, I appreciate you, answering those questions, and I think no, I think it's pretty, clear in the sense of ultimately, right? I mean, these 2 games, and then see what happens after the season. But I think everyone from the Vaqueros to the community has done everything that they needed to do, right,
Absolutely.
this season, right?
Absolutely.
Of course, it's you guys, first and foremost, right, leading the charge, right? You Vaqueros are out there leading and we're just, following. And Snow, of course, I've mentioned it before and do want to mention it, as many times as I can, Eddie,
Mhm.
but you all have been doing great, man. So,
Well, we appreciate that, man.
keep up the hard work and
I mean, we love y'all, man. I mean, yeah, without y'all, we wouldn't go, honestly. I mean, it takes the fans, the community, just even from the coaching staff to the training staff, the equipment staff, from the weightlifting staff. I mean, just everything about UTRGV and the Vaqueros, man. It's almost like a dream school, really. Or like a kid like me, especially from down here, and having a first football team and just it being this well built and just the culture that Coach Bush has installed is just like, man, like I'm blessed to be just a part of this, honestly.
no, and it does kind of feel a little dreamy,
Right? Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like even right now, like in this moment of time, right?
Mm.
Even maybe even like magic, right? And I think earlier you said that we don't really know, I guess, like the impact all this is
Mm.
having in the valley and for future generations until, later. And we, won't know for a long time, I would say, really, the impact that you guys
Mm.
really have been, making, right? Future generations, I mean, again, don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I think it needs to be mentioned in the sense that you guys have really, really, I would say, shaken the valley, and really, really, I would even say low key have changed the valley, you know?
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, I don't know about change Valley. Valley's always been awesome, like even before football, but
right.
football's also just been also a light to the Valley in a way that just like for people that didn't have anything to do Saturday nights, like we try to put on a show right for them. And I think the whole community just came together almost. Like there's no sides anymore. Like it's just the whole like from the south side of the valley, the north side of the valley, from the east to the west, everybody can just come together one night and just like
Unite.
yeah, exactly. Just have like a true unity. So it's pretty cool.
No, man. And, you know, that's all you guys, you know?
I mean, it takes two to tango, right?
Right, right, right. And yeah, I know. And there has been a lot of, important, components and,
Absolutely.
even, I would even say coming to mind, Chase Conk, right? I mean, so really it has been a, full team effort, full, UTRGV effort.
And there's so
Right.
many people behind the scenes doing so
Right.
much, man. Like there's so many people that need recognition just for how much they've done behind the scenes and how much they've done for the school. So I mean, it's just it's an awesome school to be at.
No, man. It's what a time to be alive here in
Yeah,
RGV.
absolutely, man.
No, 100%. So Eddie, I do want to ask you about East Texas A&M.
Mhm.
Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, I mean, tremendous squad. I mean, they have a really good defense and their offense has a lot of firepower. So I mean, just for the last game of the regular season, man, it's gonna be a good one. We're gonna need all the fans to show out like always. I mean, we're gonna need everyone from Brownsville to Rio Grande City. We're gonna need everybody.
It's gonna be a big one, man.
Mhm.
Of course, the last home game of the season.
Mhm.
Shit, man, it's crazy that we've, come all this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and man, like I said earlier, it's almost feels like dream state,
Time just flew by, man. I don't even know where it went.
Right. No, but I think during that time, I mean, y'all have been doing y'all's thing.
Mhm.
That's for sure. And of course, I mean, I'm sure the goal is to finish on a high note and get that dub, and then, like we briefly talked about, see what God has in store, right?
Absolutely.
After that. So I'm pretty sure, man, I could already kind of like envision it, in my mind how lit that last game's gonna be.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you know how the Valley gets, man. They when big things are happening, everyone shows out. So it's gonna be exciting atmosphere and just for the seniors, man, it's gonna be one hell of a game.
Yes, sir. Anything else, Eddie Lee, that you've been, I guess wanting to mention to the Valley, to the fans, or just anything in general?
I think just probably keep the main thing. The main thing is I play this game for one reason, and that's to glorify my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ through everything that I do. Second of all, I mean, I think I have the best teammates in the world and the best O line. That's for sure.
Straight up, man. And no, man, I think maybe it all kind of, I guess, relates back, right? to God maybe having, this moment for the whole valley. And without him, definitely, I agree, we wouldn't be here right now,
Absolutely.
right? And I think everything that maybe has transpired this past season reflects on what he's capable of doing, right?
Absolutely.
Like, again, like no one would have expected us to be right here in this moment in time after this, still, of course, a couple games left, but this journey, this season, it's like a movie. I mean, and only one person could write,
Mhm.
the picture that we're seeing, right?
Absolutely, man. Like, he's perfect timing always. So
It's a I mean, really, I mean, I don't think there's even words to really like capture,
yeah,
explain it. Um, I think it's more so you just experience it.
yeah.
So now, man, 100%, man. All glory to God,
Of course.
100%, man. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this season of the Valley Up podcast, and of course, thank you so much, Eddie Lee, for
Yes,
being part of this Valley Up journey. As I mentioned earlier, thank you so much for everything you're doing for the Valley in the sense of repping the Valley, you know, HARD, man. You're representing it hard, man. So,
yes, sir.
thank you so much for that. And, we'll see what's in store, right? And, fingers crossed, and we'll see what happens, brother.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And what can I say? It's been a journey. And of course, all the guests that have been on this podcast have made that journey extra special. That's for sure. And of course, we've highlighted this epic season that the Vaqueros have been having. It's crazy to think that, August 31st was months ago, and now we're at the tail end of the season. And what a season they've had. 7-3 thus far, potentially 9-3. And if they go 9-3, there is a possibility of them possibly making the FCS College Playoffs, which, to our understanding, it's a 24-team playoff system. So who knows what's in store? But what I do know is it's been a journey, an amazing journey, and whatever's in store is going to be appropriate to end this journey. And of course, nothing but love for the Vaqueros, for the Valley, and let's see what happens. Oh, and next season, I think you'll probably be getting a very special surprise as well. But until next season, guys. So that's it, guys, for this season 2 of the Valley Up podcast. Tune in to the next season. Valley Up.